Finding qualitative literature and health databases can be challenging. There are a few techniques we recommend including in your search strategy. To do that, let's look at a clinical question we may need to answer using qualitative research and start with our usual approach to searching, mapping out our key concepts and exploring synonyms and suitable subject headings. If you haven't done this before, we recommend you check out the other videos in our series. Our question is, what are the lived experiences of parents whose teenagers have type 1 diabetes? Here's an example of how we might structure that search. You may wish to add keywords into your search, but for this example, we've stayed with subject headings. Our first concept is parents, our second concept teenagers, our third type 1 diabetes, and our fourth is where we'll draw out the qualitative literature. There are 3 key ways you can further narrow your search to qualitative research, and it's worth experimenting with these. Some databases offer filters which they've designed to help answer clinical queries. For others, you'll need to rely on subject headings and keywords. Let's look first at how clinical queries work, as they are a key filter on offer in Medline and CINAHL. Here's the first part of our search. Using the additional limits option you'll see under clinical queries, there are 3 options. High sensitivity is the broadest search to include all relevant material, but it may also include less relevant materials. High specificity is the most targeted search to include only the most relevant result set, but may miss some relevant materials. Best balance retrieves the best balance between sensitivity and specificity. These clinical queries are created in collaboration with the Health Information Research Unit at McMaster's University, Canada. Note from the description of the filters, they are based largely on the use of interviews. Our second option to limit our research to qualitative studies is to look for relevant subject headings. In Medline, you'll find a qualitative research heading. CINAHL gives you a few more options with not only qualitative studies as a subject heading, but also headings for particular study types. For example, grounded theory, phenomenological research, ethnographic, or action research. Remember that whatever method you've used to narrow your search to find qualitative literature, you'll still need to review your search results for relevance. It can be difficult to distinguish between qualitative and quantitative results. Click the link below to access our subject guide for a handy comparison.